So you took a photo with an elephant on your penis to promote your show.
I did.
That's dedication.
You have to sometimes.
You have to put an elephant on your penis sometimes, or you have to go hard to promote your movie.
I didn't go hard, but I did put an elephant on my penis. You know, it's just chicks can't have all the fun.
Wait,
that's
he
another.
dresses as a horse.
That's wardrobe.
Why is that? Wait.
Because in the show I have a super hot black wife.
Do you really?
And I have a Russian girlfriend. And because we dicked over her father, who came into town, she made us. He says, "In my country, you have to fuck a horse."
Yeah.
And so I was the horse, and so we had to.
Who fucks you?
She does. She puts a strap-on on.
Nice. Wow.
Fucks me, yeah.
So this is a really cool show.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, man.
I do.
I'm a fan of yours, dude. I've been listening to you for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now I feel like a fucking asshole.
Are you the dude that like got a handy from the porn stars back in the day?
No, Road Dogg got he left. Yeah.
He left.
We don't talk about that on here.
Sorry.
No.
Old wounds.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
Yeah, that's not telling.
You do indeed go way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
So I've seen this all the time on Netflix telling me that I should watch it, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty close-minded. I'm not going to do it.
I mean, love William H. Macy, love the beard.
Yeah, but it's that kind of show?
Yeah, we can get dirt. It gets filthy. He's a crackhead, glue sniffing, degenerate father, and then those are his kids. We're the neighbors. We're like these sex fiend neighbors, but it's a family show. It's for the whole family. I encourage your kids to watch it.
This is sarcasm. This is sarcasm.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, it is a family show.
You get fucked with a horse, with a bit in your mouth and a saddle.
In the pilot episode, she's fucking me with a strap on, and I pull it down and say, "Hey, it didn't hurt as half as bad as I thought." That was the pilot. So when I was getting into it, also full frontal nudity. I had to show this kid.
Were your dicks on there?
My junk, yeah. I didn't even know.
Were your dicks on TV?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Nice.
Let me ask you this, if you're honest or not.
Yeah.
Did you jerk off beforehand to make it puffy?
Great fucking question, because I didn't know about the fluffing before. They told me about it after.
They recommended that you fluff.
Friends and family members were like, "Did you fluff before?" And I was like, "No," because
I was naked on the Howard Stern show, and because I was going to put M&Ms in my foreskin, and I didn't realize for maybe 4 years later that you should fluff, because I figured I'm trying to be funny, I'm trying to be on the radio, which would mean you're trying to be an actor, you're trying to be on TV. You don't think I should make my dick look big so chicks like me, like it just doesn't pop in there. Well, you think it would,
right?
But it didn't pop in there. So
I would assume just not even for chicks, just ego alone would be like, I'm better maximize what I got.
Both times I went on the Stern show, I've been on there 4 times, but the 2 times I had to have my dick out, I did not fucking jerk off before I went out there and made it chubby. I fucking blew it because it's on the internet.
Yeah.
But yours is on there. So now one time you did it, and they were like, people your friends were like, you didn't chub up. Are you naked on there frequently now? Because I mean, if you've got a horse, you're getting fucked in the ass. Is your dick out often?
It's out, but usually because I'm a professional, I put a cocksock on.
Right.
You know, a cocksock.
So it doesn't come flinging into the picture.
I'm not familiar with the cocksock.
Cocksock's like a flesh-colored, smaller Crown Royal bag with the tie. So you put your junk in there, and then you tie it around.
It makes it disappear.
Like a thing that you would have had like magic beans in a folk story?
Sure.
Do they have different sizes? Or is it one size fits all?
What are you asking?
They have different sizes.
I would demand like the Magnum version.
But if you've got a Magnum version and it's like all loose and baggy in there, you're not really letting it... You've got to fill it. If you had a small one with a big... and it was a bursting bag...
I'm probably the only one in the room speaking from micro penis perspective, and so all these things go through my head. Like I would want,
but you have a micro penis.
I don't know if I have a micro penis, but I certainly have a small dick.
How big is your penis? I can't believe we're doing this.
Rec probably, I don't know, maybe 5 inches.
That's ridiculous.
I really haven't measured it.
That's ridiculous.
Well, that's not a micro penis. That is an average penis.
Yeah, a light switch is a micro.
I certainly don't have a micro penis, but if I was in your position and I was an actor and they said you have to do full frontal, I'd say no, I don't.
Well, you're a really big guy. If you had a micro penis, you'd be really bumming because it would be. Even if you had an average sized penis, you would look terrible.
Well, I do have an average sized penis, and it does look terrible.
Sorry.
So I'm constantly working on it.
You gotta chub it.
I'm in fucking Whole Foods chubbing it.
Yeah, because
just for confidence.
You can do you don't have to jerk off, but you can, because I noticed like if you do sports and stuff, it starts to come up into you. If you're really focused, if you're fucking really trying to do stuff, it comes up into you.
Yeah, nerves.
Nerves will bring it up.
Ray Romano, that stand-up.
Yeah.
He has this bit where he looks down. He goes, does your dick ever go inside you, and you look at it and go, oh, touche, okay, touche. Yeah. Like you asshole.
Yeah, you're leaving me.
Yeah. No, I fought with a micro penis in a skin tight green suit at an Ellis Mania. It never crossed my mind. One guy on our team went out with a huge half circle mound in front of his dick, resembling no human male bulge I've ever seen in my entire life. So somebody else thought about what their dick was going to look like. Never even occurred to me.
Yeah.
Until TJ Lavin drew attention to it.
And also it's freezing cold on most sets.
It's awkward because there's the boom operator and they're eating craft service, so it's not like you're gonna get a hard on, you know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna get turned on by it.
But you are in scenes where you've got these ridiculous.
Chicks are hot.
I know.
Wife is super hot too.
Super hot.
Duper hot.
Super hot. But
and naked, right?
Yeah, but I know her husband. And she's
what?
It makes it hotter.
I understand.
I didn't say that. I just said so what?
There have been times where there's been naked girls in the studio, and sometimes that is kind of erotic, but other times it's the least sexual thing possible because this is such a non-sexual setting.
Yeah. No, look, I got to make out with what's her name? Man, that's really fun. Yeah, but not really make out because she was like, we'll just make out, and I was like, oh, okay, and I'm like, wait. This is fucking acting make out? How do you fucking... are we just going to make out? Because I'll tell you right now, if I'm making out with Marlon Ackerman, I'm not acting. We're about to get real. This is probably the best part of acting that is actually going to happen in my career. Because everything else I shouldn't be here, I can't act. And we're in. I'm going to go hard on her. But it was we'll just lick each other's faces and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll do that. But I wanted to make out with her. But if I had to do it, I had to do it all the time, acting, I would be, because you're relaxed when you're doing it. This is your job. You're a professional. You don't take any pleasure in doing this. You're saying, could you think the husband's listening?
Well, thank God, it's a comedy, so I like to make it light, and I like to make it, some actors they make it awkward because they want the privacy, they want people to be quiet. So I'm out there doing helicopters and and just trying to make everybody kind of it's not that big a deal. Let's just have fun.
Helicopters do calm people down.
Yeah,
it really does. It's like a dick that is swinging. It's like, man, guy's dick's out. But if he starts flicking it around like a helicopter, everybody knows it's cool, man. Relax. Exactly. It's a friendly dick.
It's like meditation.
I wouldn't go that far, Mike Catherwood, but good for you. You're saying you meditate into the visual of a man's dick spinning.
I'm saying it gives me the same feeling. It just really centers me, anytime a guy will helicopter his dick.
So you're a giant, dude. Do you train? You go to the gym, you lift weights or something, right?
I train a little bit.
Wait, you just look like that all the time?
Yeah.
Without training?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're a fucking liar. Come on. What are you, on steroids or something?
No.
You just walk around like that.
Got a belly.
You saw a photo of you in shape. What did you do at that point to look like that?
I was doing Muay Thai and I was lifting weights, but then I was getting my ass kicked because there's too much muscle. So then I was like,
gas out, huh?
Oh fuck, right? But yeah, I can hit hard. But just I can only throw one. That's it. So I hope I can connect.
I like this guy.
You have a basketball background as well.
Yeah, I got a basketball scholarship.
Ooh.
Much like our producer.
Yeah, I can take his ass. Dude, I'll back you down so fast.
Let's do this.
I got strong hips. I'll take your knees out faster than...
he has no knees.
He has no knees. Fuck this show. Let's go to the gym.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, I paid money to watch that.
Yeah, no. No, but, yeah, man, it's a struggle. I got 3 kids, so it's
3?
Yeah, so it's a struggle. Just
how old are they?
Gym. I got a 7-year-old boy and then 2 19-month-old baby.
Oh
twins.
man, you are.
And I think Steve, you and Mike Catherwood here may have had similar birthing experiences, or rather your partners.
Yeah.
Had.
Your
home birth.
Yeah. I did it.
Yeah.
You did it in a fucking.
Didn't, but my wife did.
Yeah, dude. We did
Yeah,
it.
you should pound it out, you poor bastards.
Yeah, and then the twins home birth.
Oh.
Second one, breech, came out ass first.
Oh yeah. I am a film. Yeah.
Folded in half, and my wife was just like, fucking.
But just fucking squeeze it out.
Viking shit. Yeah,
Is your wife like a big lady too?
No, she's a little petite thing, but she's hardcore. She could headbutt through a wall.
It is like overwhelmingly impressive, right? When
Bro, I gotta get a shirt now that I know you,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know you were Psycho Mike until you started talking. Are you that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then
Everybody knows him. He's on Dancing with the Stars.
No,
Well,
I listened to him
He's
on.
gonna fight in Bellator.
I listened to him with him and Drew.
Yeah.
In the car. So, but I gotta get a shirt that says "My wife is tougher than yours." Home birth, and then have like in some kind of like animation of like mom holding the birds and just like a mean-eating grin, because you know what I'm proud.
Yeah.
I'm really proud because some women don't do it, and that's fine.
Right.
But this is hundreds and thousands of years of women just bare knuckling it, fighting down, and pushing a fucking baby out.
No epidural thing.
Nothing.
Too. Right.
It's really like I will never look at my wife.
It's like taking an arm bar, and then it's gonna snap, and it's like, just do it.
Yep.
I'm not tapping.
Yeah, it takes a different person to do that.
But
That's a different human
right.
being.
you and I would love that shirt. All other women would want to kill it.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it. Fuck them. If I upset you, good.
Bitter crew. The birthing world.
I know.
So-
I know. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
You could say your baby came out butt first, and then there was another one after
No,
that.
that was the first one. Was the girl.
First one came out sweet, head first.
Head first.
Then next one,
Actually,
butt
she
first.
wasn't breathing. She had her the umbilical cord wrapped around her neck twice, so I pulled that off, flicking her feet, blowing on her, wiping her face, and she came to. But the thing is, though, is life is still going to the baby because of the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
So they don't need air yet. They still have life. Everything's fine.
They're unchokable.
And then, the boy was not turning, and the doctor said I might have to go up in
Reach
and
into
grab
your
him.
vagina and pull it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then he came out balls first. He saw his ball sack, and they got huge balls when they're babies.
Sweet.
And this leg popped, another leg popped out, his arm around his shoulder. Doctor twisted him. One doctor in the Western Hemisphere that is legally allowed to do a twin home birth. Shout out to Dr. Stu Fishburne. But it's the community it's kind of hard. It's kind of intense about that.
But they're against it because it sounds like you're a little bit of a doctor yourself because you like untangled stuff and you're.
Well, I had to study it, but that was just like being like that was all like just on the fly.
Did you studying?
I mean, you can study whatever, but
that was instincts.
Like you can take a CPR class. It still freaks you out when you're in a restaurant. And you have to do CPR.
Yeah, I mean, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I was just like, please God, no, don't let my baby girl be dead.
Yeah.
But the doula was saying it's okay. The umbilical cord's attached. She's fine.
Yeah.
And then that purple slowly turned to red, turned to pink, and it was just like,
That's weird. My son, he was like 10.5 pounds or
son?
something. Yeah, I got a son and a daughter.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. But when he came out, the doctor's like, "Whoa, I didn't know he was going to be this big." And then he had to like use the scissors to cut her vagina up, and I'm like, oh my! I saw the scissors, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so bad. And when he first came out, he wouldn't come out because he was so big, and all it was just the top of his head purple because he was choking because he was, and they're like, we've got to get the scissors, we've got to get him out. And I'm like, you guys look like you're, you look like you're rushed. You look like you're under pressure, doctor. Like we got to do something here. And then when he came out, he was blue as shit. And you're in such shock of the whole thing
If you're not,
you barely really. Because I was like, is that okay? Does that happen? Is that cool? Is it not cool? Hey, baby, are you okay? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm tending to. They're like, you can go over and see your son now. And I'm like, are you okay? Because I just saw a dude cut your vagina with scissors. But you didn't see it, but I saw it. It was fucking crazy.
He sewed it up afterwards.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh my god, that was like 2 slices. Yeah. What the fuck? And then I'm gonna go over and see the dude, and the dude. Are you cringing, Kevin, right now? Are you getting weird? Well, wear a condom, you fucking pussy.
How do you think you got here, you son of a bitch?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna.
Touche.
Yeah. And then he changed color.
Like, if you're not at all medically trained or you have no experience with that stuff, watching childbirth is like sci-fi. You can't believe
it's alien. It's
insane.
You're in shock. I'm really surprised that you could do anything when I guess you get told to do something and you start like taking the cord around and
we kind of like dove into the whole that world.
If you're gonna do it in a little pool, did you do it in an inflatable thing like Mike did?
Absolutely, had to fill it up to put it to whatever 98, 99 degrees. And
right, which means you're not going to be in hospital. Which means you do have to kind of do some research more than just going to the classes and doing the breathing exercises.
Exactly,
with your wife. Okay.
And then doctors are very important, and OBGYNs are very important, and we had the backup.
Yep.
But we just chose this avenue. And I'm just proud of that avenue, and I'm proud of the people who do it, because I feel there's a force of no, you don't have a say. This is the way it goes, and it's like, no, there's other ways. There's other ways. We've been doing this for so long, we don't have that. And also, there's a lot of doctors who want to do that, who want to do natural birthing techniques, but the hospital, because of whatever reason, tells them not to.
Usually time, I think, is one of the big factors. It just takes a lot longer.
And also because cesareans cost so much money, and then you have to stay for at least a couple days because it's surgery.
That's the first baby I had. The daughter was a cesarean, and then it was it would look to me like I've said it sort of like it looked like a little bit of a shark attack. And the baby comes out, and then after the baby come out, because first thing I saw was red hair, and I'm like, oh, red hair? I'm like, I don't have red hair. I'm like, wait, oh, my dad. I'm like, whoa. And then when the baby leaves the area, I see the blood rush out. This is going to be good for you again, Kevin. The blood rush out of this hole, a big hole where a baby came out of. And I'm like, oh, is she going to die? And they're like, relax, calm down. I'm like, okay. And then she had to have a blood transfusion after it. And they had the wrong wristband on, so they couldn't give her the blood transfusion. So there was this thing where myself and her father were about to open a can of fucking whoop ass on this hospital because she'd gone white, and she was like, she needed blood, and they weren't giving it to her. And that was actually kind of it's good because she survived, obviously, she's fine, but I became immediately the only parent,
right. And
she was sick for like the first 8 days, so I was in hospital for like 5 days, I think, just being the only one. She couldn't breastfeed, so I gave her milk, and I had she had that little, the little see-through fucking bed thing, and so I remember sleeping next to her, holding her hand, and she's in it. She's a baby. She can't get out, but just so little knowledge of babies that I would like fall asleep and go, oh, I'm like, it's still in there. Right. It's still in there.
Oh yeah.
Because I could not. And then if to go to sleep, you had to wheel that thing through the hospital. So there was like never sleeping, giving her milk, changing her diaper, and rolling that fucking thing through the hospital for. I don't know how many days it was. Maybe it was 2 or 3. I don't know anymore. It was just all a blur. But I think that there's a father-daughter bond that I got there because dads usually aren't there first. You know what I mean? It's the mums. And that's why you have that thing with your mum, because your mum made you.
You're connected to your daughter forever.
That's what I think happened there a little bit, which is handy. I need that.
I mean, I was saying, like, daddy duties just got put on turbo, for you. I mean, like, because really, nothing close to that, and I consider myself like pretty much there for the baby and my wife. I can't imagine like constantly having to feed and then
And that was the first one. That was when I was I'd probably stopped doing cocaine like, I don't know, 8 months before that, and well, actually that's bullshit. Probably a year before that, because I definitely, once she said she was pregnant, I wasn't doing that. But I was still a fucking child. Like, I was a pro skateboarder that smoked pot all day. Like, and then it was like, here's your baby. You're in hospital. You're changing diapers. It was like, I was still under the thing where, like, if you woke me up, it'd be like, oh, what are you waking me up for? You know what I mean? Like, it's too early. This was like, no, dude, there's no too early. There's no nothing. Like, you're just not sleeping at all. And there wasn't anyone telling me. I had paranoid fear that this little thing could die if I wasn't awake at all times. I didn't understand that babies can just exist. It's okay. They will sleep. I was terrified.
We're all resilient creatures. I mean,
You would know that more though because of having the birth that way, don't you think?
Yeah, but also in the there was an earthquake, Bangladesh, I think it was, like last year or something.
Yeah.
They found a newborn baby, an infant baby, 2 weeks later in the rubble. And because of the pressure, and because the baby had a little pocket of air, it survived. The pressure kept the baby warm. It was a fucking hospital, and everybody died except this newborn baby because it was in the rubble, like in its own, buried alive.
Holy
and it survived
shit.
for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Emaciated, hungry, starving, little skinny little thing, but totally alive. Came to, miracle baby.
Let's pray to that kid.
Yeah,
Like, there's something special about that kid, right?
Well, that's just also like, you know, the resiliency of like who we are. We're tough people. We're all tough, and I think you can just really get through anything.
Yeah.
I remember there was a similar thing. I think it was the tsunami in Japan that they found a mom with a baby, and the mom had passed away.
But the baby was alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking. The mom had left a voicemail on her own phone for the baby when she knew that she was
Oh,
dying.
God.
Man.
Okay, that's just too sad.
Sorry.
Good for you, Michael. Shameless is a good show, though, right?
It's on Showtime. Season 7.
Let's talk about fighting.
Okay, what do you want to know about fighting?
I don't know.
You want to fight?
What do you mean?
Do you want to fight?
Yeah, I'll fight.
You want to fight in Ellis Mania, like a boxing fight?
Yeah. I'll do that.
That was easy.
Who do you fight
You
with?
should fight Andrew.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
235.
Perfect.
What's your arm reach?
1 million.
That's long.
Doesn't really count when you don't know how to fight, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know how to fight?
Kinda.
What kind of background do you have?
Boxing, Muay Thai.
Oh, okay. So you know some shit, yeah.
I think this is a good fight.
And you're athletic. You're super athletic. We're college basketball players.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not just any dude can do that.
Yeah. I mean, the last street fight I got into was last year.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Why would you do that?
I don't. Here's the problem. I never talk shit, but you know, like if it's like basketball, you know, I'll talk shit because it's like friends talking shit. But there was this guy who these two dudes took my parking spot, right?
Oh,
I know, and I was like,
you say took your parking spot. Let's say, because it really was it? How was it yours? You were about to pull in, and they were like, "Fuck you," and snaked you.
There was a lady backing up, and she was backing up the wrong way, going the wrong way.
Yeah.
And so I was waiting there forever.
Yeah.
I go, "Oh, come on, lady." So I backed up with her.
Yeah.
And then when she backed up, those guys took it.
Right.
And they knew I was waiting for that spot.
Yeah.
So I drove by and I went, "You fat fuck."
Right.
And then I kept driving.
Yeah.
So him and his boy are just staring at me as they're walking into
Were they fat people?
The guy was like a big, like a round.
It's all you had.
You know, like a muscle fat.
Right, and you thought a fat fuck would be more insulting.
Yeah, because he's trying to work it off.
He's trying not to be fat. Right, good. Gotcha. Well done. Well played.
I'm turning the dagger.
He's bro buff.
Yeah, he's bro buff. So he's like looking over his shoulder, looking at me, and I'm on my phone. So I walk in.
You're on your phone yelling at people in the parking lot.
No, I'm not yelling
Fucking
at them.
Beverly Hills cocksucker over
They
here.
go up the escalator. Because the escalator in Sports Authority.
Yeah. You're all going to Sports Authority together, all right.
And he turns around, he's just mad dogging me.
Yeah.
And I go, "I'll kick you and your boyfriend's ass. Go fuck yourself."
Wow.
He goes, "What'd you say? Stay right there." So he runs up the escalator, runs down, gets right in my face. He goes, "What now, Holmes? What now? Say something now."
Yeah.
"What up, bitch? Fucking no.
And is he a Mexican guy?
No, Jewish.
No, not at all.
He was a Mexican.
Yeah, but
okay.
I'm sorry. Was that? But that's what he sounded like.
Well, we just want to.
I don't know if he's Mexican.
We want to paint the right picture.
Mike Cathwood's we're friendly Mexican. We love him.
Yeah.
You're totally covered.
That's what he. Yeah. Okay.
My son is a quarter Mexican. We're cool with the Mexicans.
All right. Yeah, we're totally cool. Yeah, he was.
You might not be, but we are.
He's a Latino.
You're cool with most of them.
So, but this woman said, "Hey guys, there's kids here," and so I was like, "Let's just go outside."
I have to assume if he was a Hispanic dude that you were way bigger than him.
He came. His head was like right at my nose.
Okay, big enough.
And
he had a friend.
He was King.
So yeah, so the dude comes down. Those two, we both go down.
So you say there's kids, and you all agree to not fight until you get out downstairs.
No, we didn't. I didn't agree. I was like, I had my hands up, and I was like, dude, get out of my face. And he's like, fuck you. He's like, you talking shit. What about now? What about now? I was like, fuck you. He's like, and then he's like, you need to go back in your mom's pussy because you're a bitch. And I was like, what?
That's a good one.
I was like, that makes no sense. So
Yeah,
we go outside.
Yeah.
And he's just continuing this like barrage of words telling me that I'm a bitch and I talk shit and all this stuff, and I just have like, I'm just doing this, just just like, dude, you need to So, and I go to his friend, is he always like this? And his friend, who's like kind of like, well, you brought me into it now, did that, and so the dude headbutts me when I'm looking at his friend.
Yeah.
He just goes bump.
Yeah.
And then I just unloaded. And his nose just split like a baked potato.
Yeah.
He turned around, and then that's when I just hooked him, and it was really sad. And I go, dude, I'm sorry.
Wait, so you threw a couple punches at him?
I threw about 5.
And one of them hit, or all of them hit?
Well, he headbutted me, and I just went, Brrrah,
yeah.
And then he turned around, and I hooked him with a left.
Yeah.
And that just
split his nose open, and he went down.
He went. He did that. What is the
3-point stance?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did a 3-point stance. And what did the other guy do when you did that?
He looked at him, and I kid you not, he goes, "Okay, you're bleeding. Can we go now?"
Oh wow!
Swear to God, that's what he said.
They didn't go into Sports Authority, did they?
This has probably happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the problem, because these dudes could have had something on them, like a shank or something, and you never know, because most
especially
people
Mexicans.
Yeah. I didn't say that.
It's obligatory. I understand.
I didn't say that.
A white guy, obviously, Mike wouldn't have that.
Of course not.
Yeah. Go on, Steve. Go on.
Pussy, Holmes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, look, I've got one too. We're all ready.
Wait till get on my shit.
Mine's gold, just so everybody knows that I have it.
Oh, sick.
That is impressive.
That's
You
awesome.
can see it coming.
Oh my God, can I see that?
Yeah, you can touch it.
I love this.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Fucking gold. Fucking the EMS, what is it? The fucking ambulance guys would be like, that's fucking sick. You stabbed me with that?
You can do it here. So actually, when I went the surf jet thing, he was like, you can't wear that in Canada. I'm like, really? Yeah. He's like, can't wear a knife in Canada. I'm like, wow.
Oh,
But what
Get
about
health
in
cover,
like
though.
super rural parts of Canada, which there are a lot of?
Well, I'm sure if you're hunting, you can have one, but I don't think you can go to the mall with it, kind of thing. That's all I'm thinking. So anyway,
I'm moving Alaska.
you're a violent guy. That tells me that you have a temper. I mean, your stature, your career, all this stuff that you have, your children, that is a really stupid thing for you to do. You realize that, right?
Very stupid.
What was your last one before that?
It was something about a bar.
How long ago?
It was a couple years before that.
Jesus, Steve.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is
calm down, mate.
I don't encourage it. I don't seek it out. I don't want it.
Yeah, but trouble has a way of finding some people a lot more than it finds others.
Don't
psychoanalyze
me.
Well, why? Because you don't like the result?
No, because it's like it's there's situations where
if we psychoanalyze, you're gonna get angry and try and fight us.
Dude, don't listen.
I will say though, like Brandon Schaub talks about how when you are a big guy, it does seem to come your way more.
Look, if you're gonna pick on a big guy as big as him, street fights you don't need cardio in a street fight.
You know who's
you
always
get hit one time, that's it.
What's your name?
Andrew.
He farted.
Andrew is.
Wait, who took the farted sticker off the window?
Oh shit!
Who the fuck took the farted sticker off?
The boss is pissed.
Why? Why?
No, tell us a lie.
Say it in a song.
You fucking liar. What? Because Freddie Trunk wants it. What else did you take off? Tell the board of directors of the fucking studio pays the bills of this fucking building. We're the best. Yeah. Don't. We got more farted stickers. I fucking put one on there. Sorry. It's ridiculous.
So you guys Ellis Mania 14.
No. I was saying that he's...
Andrew's scared of him. I can already tell.
If I saw Andrew, it'd be like, hey, what's up, man? Just like we met and it was like, what's up?
Yeah.
Even if it got into a thing, it would be like, bro, you're right. I got it. It's cool.
Not worth it because you both don't want to get smashed in the face.
Exactly.
You're both going to get hurt.
Both are going to get hurt. And it's so not worth it.
Big guy mafia.
He could hit me one time and I'll be fucking damaged for the rest of my life. I don't want that.
But with boxing gloves and headgear, you wouldn't be damaged for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'll just get tired.
So would he.
It'd just be like a...
You're a CrossFit guy.
I think you guys are both equally fond of CrossFit t-shirts.
Good one. I like it.
What about if you did like a CrossFit workout and then box and then a CrossFit workout so you're all gassed when you're fighting?
That's actually a pretty awesome idea.
Like the On It challenge
like
fight.
doing some kettlebell swings and then they have to like box.
Yeah, we did that. We did that this Ellis Mania. We had two guys that are better fighters that I didn't want, and they were bigger, and I didn't want them to hurt each other. So I made them do a professional kettlebell workout and mace workout thing in between rounds. So the first thing they did was 2 minutes of CrossFit exercises. Then they fought for 2 minutes, so they were already tired before they started.
How did you regulate?
They had to do it exactly the same time.
Okay.
Like it didn't matter how many. They just both had to do them at the same speed. Nobody could fail. They had to keep doing them. And then the exercises in between rounds got worse. So by the third round, they were fucking gassed. And they were still punching each other in the face, but they were punching each other in the face with way less power because, you know, when you do that many exercises with your arms, there's nothing left in there. You have enough will to get it to touch the other guy's face, but it's got no steam on it.
Yeah.
So it's a great fight, but it saves people. Because Ellis Mania is a boxing fight where really the only person that should be allowed to be hurt is either me or the guy that has agreed to fight me. Everybody else has fun.
I've seen you. I've seen it.
Right. So I mean,
I've seen you train with Babalu.
Yes. Yeah, that didn't work out.
That was scary.
Yeah,
that dude's head is a cinder block.
Yeah, he didn't. A friend of his doesn't like me, and I still don't know why.
No.
I never got it. He's mean to me because he thinks I'm gay. You know, because I'm bi and I've admitted it, which I'm sure he thinks is excellent these days. But I remember he had sex with a girl that I had sex with when I first got divorced. Some Asian girl. She was cute, and she said, "Do you know this guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know who that guy is." He's like, "He fucking hates you," and I'm like, What did I do? And my only theory is my first and only pro MMA fight I had. I'm good friends with Kit Cope, and apparently Kit Cope was going to fight this guy. I forget his name, Mark Apple or something like that. But he had an MMA career. He had like 10 fights. He's good.
Kit did fight at the same night.
He did, but he was going to fight that guy, and that guy didn't want to fight him. I don't know, or I don't know the reason, but I guess Kit was. They went to the after party, and I wasn't allowed to go to the after party after I won my first and only pro MMA fight. I got the cookie lady gave me some cookies because there was no room service in my hotel room, so I had some cookies after I'd made it to 185 and fought a fucking pro MMA fighter in a cage. Like, I really wanted to go to that after party, but I guess there was a bit of a falling out between him and that guy. So Kit thinks maybe he was annoying and now he hates me and Kit. But I never got it. But I actually saw him at a supercross event maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and he came over. He was in that movie, the MMA movie that was actually a good MMA movie. He was
Warrior?
No, I don't think that was a good one. The one where it had the...
With Tom Hardy and...
Wasn't that...
Yeah, okay, it was the one with Tom Hardy in it.
Oh, it was Warrior?
Yeah, with Nick Nolte and
He
Tom
was
Hardy.
the guy with the mohawk. He did a good... He was a pro fighter, so he knows what he's doing. But he came over and said that the star of that movie... Not Tom Hardy, the other guy.
Joel Edgerton, I think it was.
Yeah, he came over. I was with a group of moto dudes and we're talking. He came over and was like, "Yeah, that guy's a fucking fag. He just sucks dick all the time. I fucking hate fags. You know what I'm saying? Fucking faggots sucking each other's dicks off." And I'm like, okay, this is for sure directed at me, and he knows that I'm gonna say, "What the fuck is that shit?" so that he can get into a fight with me,
right?
And because he doesn't like me, and I don't know, and I never said anything bad about the guy. I don't even know the guy. I just know that guy doesn't like me and never has.
And he's friends with Babalu?
Yeah. So then Justin Fortune, who was my boxing trainer at the time, was working with Babalu, and Babalu needed some sparring partners. He's like, you're not that good at kickboxing, but you're a good enough boxer to spar with Babalu. And I'm like, oh okay, if you say so, Justin, because I beg to differ. I was like, no, I'm not. And this is back when I still couldn't like not smoke weed. So I smoked some weed in the truck on the way down there, and I felt really lethargic. And I was like, man, I'm getting a little paranoid about this. And then I guess I don't know if it's true for sure, but I think that guy told Babalu to knock me out. So, and he didn't go as hard as he could have, but he did desecrate me. But you know, I don't know.
Were you just boxing, or were you sparring?
The first time it was kickboxing, and he just kept kicking my leg. But he was well aware, by the way I stand, that there's no point. He kicked me in the leg so many times where he's like, I'm not going to keep doing that to him because the guy's not going to check it. He doesn't know how to. And then we went into boxing. And then when we went, I think it was 2 days in a row. But he was kind of nice to me and kind of mean. It's hard to read Babalu. He's sometimes a nice guy, sometimes angry. And I remember he was cutting a lot of weight, so he was particularly angry because of how he was starving.
He's a 205, right?
Yeah, and he was in which means he's like a 220 guy, and he was like down in the 195, and he was very, very angry about it.
Ugh.
But to me, I just wanted to spar with a real fighter. And it was on video.
Dude,
it was the highlight of my life.
Sure, no. You get bad props for doing that. That's like you got your fucking bell wrong.
Those are the curse right there. Because after that, I just wanted to fight all pro fighters. I just like to me, it's like.
Well, if you're gonna do it, do it the best.
Yeah, or you love acting. Like I bet you when you act with other people that are of crazy.
William H. Macy.
I mean, absolutely.
The first couple of days, you're like, holy shit, right?
Yeah. Well, also you play to the height of your competition.
Yes.
Right.
So he's
made you a better actor.
Absolutely. Also, there's no doubt about it. That's why every professional athlete that like they'll play one-on-one with a kid, they'll block that shot every time. They won't even let him score. Because if you let him win,
right,
then you're getting into that habit.
Right.
Poker players talk about it. You know what I mean? It's like jiu-jitsu guys talk about it. When a black belt will roll with a purple belt or whatever, they like no, don't give him, take him down. Like show him that you're gonna take his fucking back that quick or his leg, whatever. But so with William H. Macy, I mean that guy's a beast. He comes prepared. He knows he does every take differently. Like he has angles on it. He'll do some things that are not on the page, and I've literally in the middle of a scene stopped and just watched, and then like the script supervisor will yell at my line. I'm like, sorry, sorry, I was totally watching that. That was awesome. You can do it again. Okay, do it again. Let's go. Action. Okay, do it again. Sorry, because I was just like watching him.
That's fucking awesome.
He's so into it. And the thing is though, he is not that guy. He's a shy guy. He
really?
comes in with his ukulele and he's like, hello, very professional. And then when he gets on, he's like, and it's like, God, he really lets it out.
Wow. But what about when you become friends with him? Is he?
Oh yeah, he's totally cool. We ride Harleys together. We rode from LA to Aspen.
Nice.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah. So it was me, him, and this other actor, Justin Chatwin. But yeah, we ride Harleys together. He's really into bikes. He's really into music and guitars and. His wife, Felicity Huffman, is super cool, like the nicest lady you ever meet in your life. Totally like, apple pie mom.
So you can understand you look up to these guys in acting and you do like fighting. So would you rather fight somebody that you looked up to?
Sure. I mean, yeah.
Literally looked up to, though. Like big things.
No, I don't know about that.
But for example, Andrew.
Andrew can't fight. He's not known for it. But what about if you box somebody like... like Keith Jardine kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, that would be amazing.
Right? Because it really is...
Oh, my God. Yeah, that guy's the shit.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be... We could do like
his fighting style is so...
Oh, look, he kind of knows some shit. Yeah, there you go. What about... Look, I fought him...
Did you?
Yeah, I fought him twice. I fought him once when I first met him at my gym... And I tell the story as I thought that he was starting to throw a little harder, so I returned the favor. He tells the story as you just started coming at me. So I can't. It's on video. I can't tell which one is right, but I have always had respect for Keith Jardine for everything that he's done. But I did come at him in the gym a little bit, and I was landing a little bit until he landed one on the button and
Doink.
dropped me. But here you go, watch.
Good body shot.
Yeah, I'm landing some body shots, and he's
Body
like, okay.
shot. Thank.
Oh,
But I was
He
so
was waiting.
yeah, because I was getting cocky.
and might be the nicest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
The most
He's up there.
soft-spoken.
Great actor too.
Right?
He was in.
He's killing it these days.
He was in a movie with.
He would love to hear that.
Joaquin Phoenix. It takes
Oh,
place.
yeah, he was the Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Yes.
No, the most recent.
It takes place in the
yeah, 'cause
70s.
He's a private detective in the 70s.
Shit! I read the book.
Inherent Vice.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Inherent Vice. He's great at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch
He's
that.
really loves
Yeah.
it. He's really
like
into
a
it.
hitman ass kicker, which
And he's smoking
Praise
this laced joint.
What?
And
I
he's
gotta see this.
the dialogue that he delivers is really good.
Oh, he'll be so pumped to hear that.
Oh, he was really good in that. And then he's been doing a lot. There's a lot of these guys that are going from MMA. to
Bus Rutten
acting.
was in here the other day. He's got in a new movie,
Guy's
giving
a
it a go.
legend.
Yeah. Look, the Caveman Coffee. Have you tried that?
Caveman I heard of it, never tried it.
We'll get you hooked up, dude. Give me your
Awesome.
email and I'll get Keith Jardine and then you can smooch on him so he doesn't murder you. Just so you know, it won't matter. Because when I fought him for 1 minute, when I fought 10 guys in a row at Ellis Mania, and when I don't remember it, but when I watched the video, he was trying to beat me up.
Yeah.
For 1 minute, he was trying to beat me up. He started doing the arm thing, like making his arm, and he becomes a lot bigger and a lot scarier when he does that to people, and I think that's why he does it. But when he did it to me, I was like, "What? What does that mean? Why are you doing that?"
I thought besides Forrest, he came the hardest at you. Like he had landed the most.
Right.
You fought
devastating.
Forrest too?
Yeah, for Forrest Griffin and Keith Jardine and Tully and Dingo and
That's the
And right
crazy.
here.
and Mike Catherwood and Uriah Faber and a bunch 10 people in a row.
Oh, that's crazy.
But we can see
Holy shit!
yeah, that's
That looks like that guy on Uriah looks like that guy on Instagram, the Juju guy who does backflips and you know what I'm talking about? You ever see that guy? He's
No.
like a
Not sure I know.
bodybuilder who does backflips and stuff.
we got to
Right?
get you.
I don't know what
We got to get Stephen Ellis
we'll get you in
Mania.
there.
We'll get
oh
you in
my
there.
god, dude. Uriah Faber is fast as shit.
He got in trouble for that too.
Why?
Cuz the UFC doesn't want
Uh-huh.
those guys
Sure.
playing around with dickheads like me.
Well,
which
now
which is such a bummer.
the UFC is owned by a bunch of entertainment folks, so the door's open now.
You think that'll change?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be debauchery.
Really?
I think there will be a shift.
The
Wow.
guys who own it
Yes.
used
So
to
William
own
Morris.
an agency.
Yeah, Ari Emanuel's agency.
Uh-huh.
But, well, I think that means they wanted to be in Charlie's Angels 5, not necessarily in Ellis Mania.
Yeah, no,
Maybe I could get in
I don't
Charlie's
think-
Angels 5 as
I don't
well
think
then.
there'll be a shift to the point that they want their fighters at Ellis Mania.
Yes.
But I do think you will start seeing more of the kind of what was his name, the CM Punks getting into the UFC, and vice versa. You will start seeing more UFC fighters doing
Migrating into
Yeah.
mass
being
entertainment.
positioned.
I think the way movies are these days, when you have a fight, I think the general public is more aware of the way fighting, if it's realistic or it isn't. I don't think you have to go to the gym
Totally
to know
agree.
that. I think everyone catches it. Oh man, it wouldn't happen like that. Like I hear people that don't train say that when they watch fight scenes.
Absolutely, I'm a competition shooter. Well, I do it, but
You shoot guns.
oh yeah, I got an arsenal. But the thing is,
You
though,
do a lot
I
of
just
cool
started.
stuff.
I know we gotta hang out. I just started getting into that too. I just got my first gun.
oh, what'd you get?
I don't even know. I don't have it yet.
It's
I
a
gotta get
rifle, pistol.
It's a
shotgun?
rifle, yeah.
Rifle. So it's a maybe AR or is it an AK?
Yeah. There you go. It's an AR. Yeah.
AR-15. Cool. Did you have it built complete? Or
Yeah,
did you...
no, it's all complete. It's a wolf knife gun. Like the dude, it's Dark Alliance.
Sick.
Yeah, wait, I'll show you a photo.
Did
of
you
it.
have any of your guns in your trunk when you fought the Cholos at Sport Authority?
No.
Because that would have been sweet if you just went to the trunk and just opened it.
No,
Yeah,
it wouldn't
no.
have been sweet.
Just let them know.
Shut up, Catherwood.
Escalation is always the answer.
No, yeah. But every time I see a movie and I see a guy with his finger on the trigger, I'm just like, you idiot! Get your finger off the trigger, and yeah, sick.
Aren't you ever
So
surprised?
it's a 16-inch barrel. You got a basic handrail. Silcom stock. Yeah, and then you have no sights on it though.
He just sent a photo of it yesterday. I have
Sick.
the red laser dot thing that
Oh,
he's
you got
gonna put
it?
on
Nice.
there. Yeah, he's painting it and everything. I don't have it yet. I'm
sick.
doing. He's setting it all up, and then we're going to the gun store for me to get my license and
Uh-huh.
and become a
We'll go
a shooter.
shooting.
I would love to.
There's up in Piru is a great outdoor shooting range.
I was just there yesterday.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Piru's got some shit.
That's the shit, right?
It's got a moto track. It's got a fucking lake.
Yes.
And now it's got that.
It's got the motor.
Wait, you
track.
ride moto?
You know.
But you can ride?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I can't do jumps and shit. But,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to go to that track then.
No, that's sick. That's
Yeah.
a sick track. Yeah, but they have cowboy competitions there, 6-gun shooters.
What?
Full-on cowboys, man, dressed up to the T. with,
Try
like,
the
tough,
surf
tough,
ski
tough.
shit. Jet surf.
Looks so rad.
40 mile an hour, dude. That's like Lake Piru yesterday. Fucking jet surfing. It's a fucking jet ski surfboard.
And this one that you were on, Jason,
The sickest
you
thing
can
ever.
go buy them today. He has retail availability. or
No,
is
that one's a race one.
Okay.
But you can buy them today. I guess they're like 10 grand or something. And I would prefer to buy the one that you can get because that one has like crazy power band and it's hard to use and it stalls out and stuff. It's trickier. The stock one, you can fall off like a jerk off, which we all will over and over again. But man, if you and your friend had one and you were like out in the lake, it'd be fucking awesome,
Yeah, that
man.
sounds like some good lake riding right there.
Yeah, like if you
What
the
is-
sit down one gets boring. You're like, man.
How
I don't
much
know.
gas can it hold, though?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
'Cause
I use it for half an hour.
It didn't see. Did you use it for half an hour?
Oh, it went longer than that before
Oh.
he filled it up.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, no,
Pretty
it's
sweet.
it's like jet ski vibes. Like
Yeah.
the stand-up jet ski, I reckon you run at about the same kind of.
I do that in like the Venice canals, you know, like down in Venice Beach.
Ooh,
can say hi to
you definitely want to practice
Where I
a little
live.
bit before you did that.
Right by the canals there.
That's the shit.
I
Right
got
there.
the little rowboat for all the
Do you
parades.
really?
Yeah.
Aw,
They do like parades for Christmas and Halloween. We're going to do one tomorrow.
that's
That's
some
cool.
romantic shit.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
I used to live in Mariners Village.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice. I was thinking, when I saw Jason on this, I was thinking of the marina.
Totally, the marina,
It's like, 'cause
totally.
on days when you can't surf, like just go to the marina on that thing. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but as I said, if you don't practice, you got to fall off all the time. That means you're in the marina water.
That is not good.
That's right.
No, that is toxic
It
waste.
used to be bad. It used to be worse though.
Did it really?
I grew up on 2 different sailboats, and we were docked in Marina del Rey. We were docked in Wilmington, San Pedro, and that was filth. But it got better. It used to be just literally you saw turds and death, and
How many years ago was that? Because I.
that was in the 80s.
Okay, good.
You
'Cause
grew up locally.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
No, I was telling, I don't know if, I mean, I say it all the time, but it's funny that I live in Venice. And when I was in high school even, not, 40 years ago, just like 15 years ago, the idea of going to Venice on purpose was insane. It was the most dangerous, most disgusting part of Los Angeles, hands down.
Yeah, it occurred to no one that beachfront property in Los Angeles might have some sort of value.
It's so true. God, it was so cheap back then.
And I mean, even though it was beachfront property and it was kind of had this kooky mystique, it was just so violent and dangerous that no one even considered going to Venice. It wasn't even open for debate.
Well, it actually was in the 80s. It was the shit because the Venice boardwalk was only like, it was like the Muscle Beach and like 5 dudes. The one dude, Rastaman, on his roller skates playing guitar. But there was guys, chainsaw, bowling ball juggling, right? And that was it. That was really it. A couple shops, and that was it. And then in the 90s, all the like Bad Element, whatever.
Gangbangers, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
they started
it got
moving down
rough.
there, and it got the 90s were like it was like you don't walk around.
Well, now it's great.
Now it's
It's
great.
pizza and tourists.
It is.
You have to go.
I do?
Dude did that behind me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I don't know if it's
Howie,
because
nice
he's scared of
This
you.
is awesome. Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you finally.
Yeah.
And Shameless on
Yeah.
Showtime, season 7 is happening now.
Thank you.
See him get fucked by a hot black chick.
Yeah, check
I mean,
out,
sorry, that might not be your angle to watch the show, but that's mine. That's why I'm in.
check out his cock.
Of course, his cock's in it as well.
Horse bit.
A lot of stuff to see. Thanks for being on the show, dude.
Thanks,
Really
man.
appreciate it.
Nice
We'll
to
be
meet
back, everybody.